Bananzambi.
Ingeta.
Bananzambi.
Ingeta.
All right. Thank you very much. As I was saying, dear family, today we have a very special guest, Dr. Patriciio BATSIKAMA. Yes, Dr. BATSIKAMA is from, I will say Congo, the Kingdom of Congo. Now we say Congo, Angola, right? This is where he's from. His name is Patriciio BATSIKAMA Mampuya Cipriano. I was born in Makela, Duzombo. The date I will not mention, right? Right, so he's children of Mampuya BATSIKAMA Cipriano and Tusamba Monica. And he studied, specialized in philosophy and history. And he also hold a doctoral degree in anthropology. So, dear family, Dr. BATSIKAMA has many books that speaks about Congo. Many books, many books. So we will share not with you later on. We'll also share with you some books that you can follow and read. If you go on YouTube, you remember we sent it in a group, the link, there is a link that you can click. It will take you straight to the YouTube and you will see him there. He has been holding a lot of interviews, you know, Brazil, all over the world. And now if the Kingdom of Congo is well known across the global, it's also because of him. He is doing a lot. Dr. BATSIKAMA, this is the family in the diaspora. This is the Bantu, to which the youth, together with our family in the diaspora, some in USA, Europe, Caribbean, Africa, all over the world. And so my name is Bernardo Benica, you know, but well known as Benica. That's my African name, the one I like the most. And here is my brother Tusamba. And Queen Space, Sister Space, she is also one of the mentor of this project. And we have the rest of the family, Mama Laurinda, Titusunda, Masonama, Mama Shelly, Mama Kiese Kianzambi, Berethea, Brother Trey, Patrina, William Matuzola, Laura Reeves, and the rest will be joining along the way. So welcome once again, Dr. BATSIKAMA. And we are very glad to have you on our channel today to discuss about the origin of the Kingdom of Congo. Lovovamo!
Yala!
So without wasting any more time, family, if you can please switch on your camera for us to see you also, right? While we'll give the time to Dr. BATSIKAMA to tell us what he has to feed us today. Get.
Can I speak?
Yes, Dr. BATSIKAMA.
Oh, thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. In fact, Pastor Bernardo invited me to discuss about the origin of Kingdom of Congo. First of all, I'd like to make clear that my English not my maternal tongue. I have to translate myself from French, Portuguese for you in English. And that's why in my talk, I'm going to use some time in Portuguese impossible, if necessary. Well, the aim of my talk was about the 3 or 4 topics, maybe 4. In the first issue, I'm going to make a question. What does the oral tradition say about the origin? This is the first question. As you know that the first navigators who wrote about Congo history, they based the record from the local oral information they took. We are in the 16th, 17th, and 18th centuries, I think. This is the first topic. And the second topic, I was going, as historian, we know that the oral tradition presents a list of several things. It's about 12 or 10 or 12, maybe 9. In fact, there's a rich document we are going to trying to develop during my talk. This is the second topic. And the third topic, I think you can see in the screen, the topic is about no. Oh, return, please. No. You can go back, please. Yeah. The third topic is not about the foundation of Congo. This is a mistake I make. Forgive me. The third topic is the political structures of the Congo Kingdom. It seems that this topic is linking to the origin of and the institutionalization of the political structure in the ancient kingdom of Congo. I'm going to try to explain it and hope you understand. Forgive my English. The fourth topic is about the constitution. Let me tell you that in the ancient Congo, when the Guevara Diogo Cao came from Portugal in Congo, he found that some political system like that democracy. I'm going to talk about the constitution in the whole Congo. And in the end, I'm going to make a conclusion and give you some books about some biography. And now we can talk about the first topic, is the origin according to the oral tradition. In fact, there are 3 types of the oral historical tradition. The first is the genealogical history of the family. We call it in Kikongo Ndumbulu Lualuvila. My name is PATRICIO BATSIKAMA. But if I travel around my province, Maquila do Zombo, if people ask me, what's your name? I cannot tell them that my name is BATSIKAMA. No, I cannot. It's not according to the tradition. What I have to say is my name is Ntumbamvemba. Ntumbamvemba is the Luvila. Luvila is the name of family. And Ntumbamvemba, you can find out Ntumbamvemba around the land of Maquila do Zombo. And all family have the specific history. We call it Ndumbulu Lua Luvila. This is to say, all Congo people come from a symbolical marriage between some lady call it Mazinga, yes, and someone call it Nimi. And Bakongo trying to explain that the family call it Bakongo is the Congo people is considered like a family from 3 people, 3 persons. The first, his name is Nimia Vita Nimi. Do please check, record his name. Nimia Vita Nimi. The second one is a lady, Nimia Nimi. The third is the last, is Mpanzwa Nimi. This is the 3 ancestor of the Congo people. In Kikongo, we say Makukwa, Matatu, Malambilanga, Congo. This is to say, this is the 3 rocks where we built the Congo kingdom. Let me say that like the name like Viti, like Lucania and Panzu are the codes. Viti, for example, codifies the religious activities. while Lukeni symbolizes the political power. And the name of Mpanzu is the military power, also the trade and industry. This is the first type of oral historical tradition. The second one is, we call it, is the history of clan. I don't know if you understand what clan means. Clan in Congo people means the group of families united by common history and land. This type of the history is called Lusantu, Lwamakanda. Lusantu, Lwamakanda, that means what can I say? Knowledge, ancestral knowledge, ancestrality of our land. This is that doesn't mean. For this oral tradition, each of the three sons, Vidi, Lukenya, and Mpanzu, of Manzi, Mazinga, and Nimi, trying to tell us the reality of each one and the relationship. But I don't know if you understand. In KONGO, we say Nti. Nti, it's like Ntiku. Sorry, Ntiku. Ntiku is like law. The relationship between these three people are based on the law. Makanda means a municipality, and this is it's like the city-state in the ancient Greek. And the third type of oral traditional history is called official history, and we call it Kinkulu Kianti. Kinkulu, it's the Kikongo term that means history. Kinkulu, we translate Kinkulu history. The kind of this narration obey to the law. And we consider it as the memory of the kingdom, the old kingdom. Let's make a correction, please. Let's make a correction. Not kingdom, but republic. Nti and Kikongo Nti, that means state of law. Nti, state of law. This is the really definition of Nti. So, what is important to us in this moment is to understand that the oral tradition, there is a typification of oral tradition. We have the type of Kikulukianti, we have Lutsansu Makanda, and also Ndumbulu Luvila.
Brother Patricio.
Yeah.
Sorry, your camera is off. We can't see you.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry.
No, it's fine.
I'm from the village. We use the paper, not the technology.
Yes, we can see you now. Mama Margaret, please, you can just.
I'm sorry. Yeah, all of them are pointing out that Nimia Lukeni or Lukeni Lwanimi, I'm talking about the official history now. If we take all of them, Ndumbulwa Luvila, Luntsansu Lwamakanda, and Kinkulu Kianti, we understand that all of these oral tradition, historical oral tradition, said to us that the first king of Congo was Nimia Lukeni. So what we are going to see in the next points, what we're going to see, Nimia Lukeni is a code also. We need to analyze this code and find out what does it mean. Kikulu Kya Congo present to us the following case: Nimia Lukeni. According to the oral tradition, Nimia Lukeni was invader. He was warrior un soldat aguerri, warrior, invasor in Bantu. He was sent by the council to install the security structures and to protect the people from the other invasions. This is the first Nimyaluken. And inside the name of Nimyaluken, we have the second one. It is in Nkaya-Ungudi. Nkaya-Ungudi is remembered as a rich man, chief, and distributor of social welfare and unifier. He ruled in Bantu Congo and trying to connect another city-state to depend to Bantu Congo city. That's why it's called Ungudi. Ungudi is a Congo term that means maternity of several city-states. And the last we have Nangansi. Nangansi is the law manager who oversees all courts, tribunal. Courts, mesmo isso, né? Court, tribunal.
Yes, doctor. Court.
Yeah.
Court, yeah.
Yeah, to guarantee the constitutional respect in all countries. And I think that we are the first three kings belong to the first dynasty, the dynasty of Nimyaluken. That is what I call dynasty of Nimyaluken. All of them are from the same Luvila, Ndumbulu, Lualuvila. I'm talking about because after analyze about the Ndumbulu, Lualuvila of these kings, I think that all of them, the three kings, belong to dynasty of Nimyaluken. This is my viewpoints as a researcher. This is my viewpoints. When oral tradition says that the first king of Kingdom of Congo was Nimyaluken, it really says that the lineage of Lukenya Wanimi was initially the ruler and still the political military institution in the Congo. This is what the tradition, oral tradition does mean. When I say Nimyaluken was the first king, no, it's not. Nimyaluken is one person. There are three persons inside Nimyaluken because Nimyaluken is the name of Luvila. And I say, in my viewpoints as historian, I think that this is to say, that means dynasty of Nimyaluken. So, we have the second dynasty. The second dynasty, the historical, the oral tradition point out some monarchs. I think the first was Nkanga Malunda. Nkanga Malunda ruled in the region of Mongwa-Kilunda. Mongwa-Kilunda, nowadays, if we go in the Mbanzako, we find out in the east. Mongwa-Lunda, it's where the Mbidizi river born. I think it's there, Mongwa-Kilunda. And this man, this king, Nkanga Malunda, it's him. He was the first to create the House of Union, House of Representatives. I think is a House of Union. It was representative of all municipalities first. The House of the Union guarantees the loyalty from all of municipality chiefs to the said, the Mbanzako. After him, we have Nkosia Kyangala. Nkosia Kyangala is the one who stand the borders, as frontiers, as borders of municipality. His name is Nkosi. Nkosi is, we can translate Nkosi like states. Nkosi is state, Nkosi is province, and Nkosi that's mean in states. Nkosi is state. And the Kyangala, the verb in Kyangala is Kyangala Kana, is to extend the borders. And the third king of the second dynasty was Nanga Mutombo. Nanga Mutombo is from the east. I think probably from the Cuba Kingdom or Lunda Empire, establishing military institution and diplomacy between several city-states. There are several similarities with the concept of mulopwe. Mulopwe is the concept of power in Lunda people. And with Nanga Mutombo in Angola, in Congo Kingdom, we find the similarity, the political power and the religious power belong to one person. Nanga Mutombo is the figure of Nsakunefunda. Nsakunefunda is the religious oligarch. I'm not sure. I underlined it. I'm not sure that I think we have the fourth king in the second dynasty. The fourth king in the second dynasty was named Ntende Yangidi. Some people call him Ntende Yangidi. He was in Nsakunefunda also. In political terms, he organizes the duties of king, different from the responsibilities of the president of Council of Kingdom. And I'm talking about the differentiation between political power and religious power. According to the oral tradition, he united Mbanza Kongo with Mongwa Kilunda. In the first dynasty, Mbanza Kongo and Mongwa Kilunda was two city-states, different but the same people. But with Nang and with Nimia and the Yangidi, both of states become one. The oral tradition call him Ntotila. Ntotila in Congo term, and means unify, to unify. I think, but I don't know why the oral tradition doesn't mention him as king, but all of the characteristics we have in oral tradition about him point out that he also was king in the second dynasty. Now we have the third dynasty. The third dynasty was ruled first by Nsakunefunda, Nimia Tende Yangidi was the first, but not in transition. We can see it in the Relazione at 16th century. We can see it. But the first ruling the third dynasty was Lukeni Luanimi. He was the first to be invested by Nsakunefunda, and also the first of the Mazinga lineage to receive the title of Ntotila. But Ntotila, Nsaku, come before him. I think that Nimian Tende Yangidi was Ntotila Nsakunefunda. He was before Lukeni Luanimi. I'm trying to explain to you in this way because what I'm saying now, when I'm talking now, is is a research not finished. You know, I'm in research. I'm trying. I have to read. I have to go to some region, ask people. That's why I'm trying to with you in this way, in this manner. The first to be president or king invested in the third dynasty was Lukeni Luanimi. After him, we have Nyadi Lukeni Lua Tumbuki. Let me say, I forget. Nimi Luanimi, we don't know if he was boy or she was lady. The information that I have, I analyzed all of my information. I think she was a lady. Let me underline this. And after her, we have Nyadi Lukeni Lua Ntumbuki. Yeah, he was invested by the council of the kingdom and use it as the tradition indicates. Use it two functions. First, Ntotila in the political field. Another one totally in the legislative and court field. Let you know that Tumbuki means assembly, mean House of Representatives. In Tumbuki, Assemblée Nationale, Assemblée Nationale. That doesn't mean.
It's like parliament.
Oh, yeah. Tumbuki is like a General Assembly.
Exactly, General Assembly, exactly.
For the parliament.
In the last we have,
parliament.
Yeah, in the last we have Nimi Mayombi Lukenya. He is also, he or she also call it Nimia Lukeni, Mbala Lukeni. She was, but I think she was the first to have used the political power in parallel. I think she was a lady. Why? Because Nsaku is symbolized as a macho, masculino, but Lukeni,
is a male.
And symbolize lady. I think that is, she was a lady. As you can see inside of the list of 10 or 9 kings, we can find out two conclusions. We can conclude in one hand, lady ruled in the called Kingdom of Congo. Ladies ruled, of course. And the second one, when we talk about the foundation from the Kingdom of Congo, we also talking about the political organization of Kingdom of Congo. Political organization means territorial administration, economy, industry, and so on. And this list has a convergence of several lists. Can I say? I make some research about Mbanza Congo in Mbanza Congo in Makela in several regions of Angola. But let me say you that we need to. There is no a finished list. We have to make more research. For example, the name are variables. So now we are going to the political structure. 4 points. First, we have Mbongi. Mbongi, president of Union Council, and Tumbuki is the president of General Assembly. House of Representatives, General Assembly, I think. Sorry. And we have Yembe Commission of Election and Peace. Unfortunately, I don't have time to explain to you about everything about legislative power, Lumbu. But what I'm going to do is to send to you the English version of my communication, and I'll try to explain every word. And maybe you use my text as a base of explanation.
That would be wonderful.
Yeah, I think so. Kimfumu is, you know, all public agents. O pastor Berama ajuda. O agente público, quem trabalha no espaço público.
Official, agent, like, yeah, official, like public official.
Public official, thank you. Must be educated by Kimfumu. Kimfumu tried to explain what does it mean power, a political sphere. What does it mean legislative space? And during 1 year or 2 years, several professors trying to educate the candidates for public administration. I have a book. My book is Lumbu Democracy in Ancient Congo. I'm going to try to find the PDF version and I try to send to you. And maybe you find it useful.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Bon. We have executive power. Executive power.
So, Dr. Patricio, your camera is off. Your camera went off.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm from Makela. In Makela, we don't have a computer. Sorry.
Right.
We have executive power. In the head of the executive power, we have Ntotela Congo. Ntotela Congo, and we also call him Ntinwa Congo, Mani Congo, Ne Congo, Na Congo. This is to say the king. King, Ntotela Congo, king means unifier of city-states. But king don't work alone. He have Nankaziza Congo. I don't know what, I think the translation is the General Secretary of King. But Nankaziza Congo means Prime Minister. Because I don't know why, but it means Prime Minister. Ntotela Congo, the king, work also with Nangane Congo. Nangane Congo is the governor of the bank. The bank was in Luanda, but the capital was in Banza Congo. And town Nangane Congo was the governor of bank. And we also have Benza de Congo. Benza de Congo is the advisor of legal affairs.
For
the Congo, yes.
Are you saying that we also in Congo, we had a bank also system already back on those days?
Yes, we have. Yes, of course, we have the bank. We have not only the bank, we have the system of financial markets. We have everything. We have money. We have
economy, legal system, justice system, parliament.
Of course. Yes. We had everything. We had a bank. Kind of money we have Nzimbu is money, Lumbongo is money, and we have Nkutu, Mpusu, Nkutu. Yes, of course we have the system of the financial market, the financial economy. We have yes, of course we have.
Dr. Patricio Batsikama, I thought that our ancestors, back in the days in the Kingdom of Congo, they were just in the bush, naked, no clothes. I mean, just eating banana. These.
No. We say no. No, it's not true. when the Diogo Cao arrived in Congo Kingdom, he found people with drugs.
His network just froze. Let's wait.
I'm about to go ask my history lecture for a refund from university.
I think he wanted, he was about to say something powerful we mentioned last time. Do you remember that last time we say that when they arrived in the Kingdom of Congo, they found people dressed in nice clothes. Do you remember that?
Yes.
And the clothes were made out of silky. Sitsune, am I correct? Sister Special silk, right?
Yes.
Nice
correct.
Cloth, nice cloth. But nobody writes about this thing. Nobody.
They don't dare do it.
Nobody.
Also make pollen tree, something with pollen tree.
Yeah.
I hear also.
Let me just call him to find out. But Sister Special, tell us. Mama Lorel, you say?
Yeah, I read about the Kingdom of Congo that they made clothes also of palm tree. They make very good quality clothes. So it was like royal clothes.
Yes. If you look at the ancient kings, the ones they used to draw about the Kingdom of Congo, you can see the cloths that they used to wear. It's the same with Queen Nzingambande. They painted her, and it was the Europeans who did this. And the garments that she used to wear were so regal and so the opposite of what they usually write about us, just wearing cloths, whatever.
And it was also fashion came from us, yes. Clothes, all the fashion, design. Yeah. I read about it.
I will try and show it. I don't know if you can see here. So they used to, what I found fascinating is these Europeans, when they came, before they sent everyone to migrate, the common people, they would send the anthropologists and they would send the sociologists to study the languages, to study the people, and to study the wear. So this is Nzingambande. This is a live portrait of her. This is not a drawing from nowadays time. This is the actual portrait that they drew of her, and they colored it later. Can you see the kind of crown and the kind of materials they used? It shows jewelry. It shows linen cloths. It's completely different to what there is, and also the buildings as well, the castles. They even drew their own ships. These are not our people's drawings. This is what they drew of us.
Yeah, we made also the castles in Europe, all those castles that are in Europe. The Moors and the Africans, they did it. Our people did it.
I also like King Alfonso, the way they drew him. The hat, the jewelry, the cloth, the silk cloths. This is the gold, another drawing of him with gold, male bangles. I don't want to say bangles. Ring. Wow. Even a sword. This is a lady. Oh, here's another one that they drew with the with this giant head garment with the spear in one hand. Pierre de Congo. This is another royal figure in ancient Congo. Oh my gosh, I didn't notice the hat thing. That hat thing, didn't the Romans used to wear that?
Can you just
carry on?
Especially. All right.
Yes, try it now.
So we will carry on, family. Yes, Dr. Batsikama, you were saying that we used to have a bank because the information, they spread it all over the world that there was only bush everywhere. There were nothing.
Oh,
the dark continent.
What we can do, I traveled in several museums in New York, Belgium, France, UK. What I can say to you is it was really meant Congo Kingdom had really a bank. Not only the bank, but also the kind of the piece of money. Nzimbu, Lubongo, Mpusu, Nkutu, different kind of money. Not only different kind of money, but also the system of financial markets also. Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have a time. Maybe I can suggest to you some books, some texts to read. Maybe confirm that the Kingdom of Congo had a bank for sure. We also the king in the court of king, we have also Mbenzane Congo. Mbenzane Congo is the advisor in legal efforts. Mbomane Congo is advisor of the war. and Mpanzo Argentino, Deputy Chief of the Security of Kingdom. Let me say to you that in 1502, the king Zinganku was sick, and 1 year after he died, he passed away. So the first I don't know if the first children or the first child, I don't know if it was the first son, come with the support of Portuguese to say that he is nowadays now become the king of Congo. And Nempanzo Argentino, with his army take weapon and fight to Portuguese because of the constitutional law say king cannot be succeeded by the son. In the same time, we have Namfilantu. Namfilantu now is the prime minister. Could you hear me?
We can hear you, Doctor.
Okay, thanks. We have Namfilantu. Namfilantu is the prime minister. And the prime minister works with different ministers, the country directly, like that. Matadima Kongo is the minister of the industry. Minister of the industry. And we have Mpakuza Kongo. Mpakuza Kongo is the minister of finance. We have Mbukwa Kongo, the minister of the economy. At the same time, we have a minister to depend to legislative power and military power. You have Matama Kongo, Minister of National Defense, and Ndongone Kongo, Minister of the Home Affairs and Diplomacy at the same time. You have yeah, it's good. Kangane Kongo is Ngombezi Kongo. Ngombezi Kongo is the minister. According to the paramilitary, we call it King Pudi. We say King Pudi. In King Pudi, you have Nampanzo Lumbu. Nampanzo Lumbu means the executive chief of the security of cards. We also have Malombi. Malombi is the Malombi Kibenga. Malombi is the chef Estado Mayor. Malombi is the chef Estado Mayor, the head of the army, and with different chief of war. Yeah. And we have Nandongo Amboma. Well, before to conclude my presentation, I shall press it to make some comments on the Constitution of Congo. Let's say to you that in the whole Congo, the foundation of the Congo, of Kingdom of Congo, it's easy to understand. Different people from different lands come and need to create the land together. What they say, they make law, the common law, all of them depend to this law. And in Congo, in whole Congo, we can find out the constitution of the Congo. One young man go to the initiation, the rites of the initiation. People learn about the law of the land. The law of the land means constitution. The first of all is in Kwen Tadi. This is to say, the country called Congo cannot be, you cannot separate the Congo territorial, social. This is the first. The second one is Nsimbwa Congo can Nsimbwa Mvata. This is to say that in Congo Kingdom, nobody can talk his own name. We have the symbol of Majesty, lion.
Lion, yes.
And lion. Sorry. the characteristic of lion means determine the characteristic of the king also. And king, as I say, king symbolize the unification, the union. This is to say that the state of Congo is one, cannot be divided, and the majesty, the king symbolize this union. This is the first article of our constitution. The second is integrity, somebody call integrity. Tout samba bungudi, talo. This is the union, union face à force. And
Intuadi bring power. Unity bring power.
Strong, yeah. The union make us strong. Power, big power. Yes. Oh my God! Oh my God! Yeah. Well, it's very, very important in history to know our history and who we are. It's very, very important. And what I can do is to make my compromise to myself, to you, to give you the test when you're going to find all information, to find out all information about the communication of today.